get to Geomundo Island, you will need to take a ferry from Jeju. It takes about 2.5 hours to the port of Geomundo, as you can see here in the video. The port is very beautiful, and most of the buildings around the port are of Japanese colonial style. There are many good restaurants in the main port that specialize in serving seafish dishes. If you want to go hiking away from the town, the views are absolutely spectacular. Just 500 meters from the port, there is the British Soldier Cemetery. And if you take this walk, you're going to get lots and lots of beautiful views. And you're also going to get to see lots of old style, traditional Korean houses. So the British actually colonized this island for 2 years. They were only here for 2 years and then they left. However, during that time, some of the soldiers died on the island, and because of that, there are still some graves here that you can go and see today. So it's a 500-meter walk along this path with all of these beautiful views that you can see in the pictures. And then finally, you get to go up these steps and then you will see the British Cemetery. From there, you have a beautiful view down into the port. There is some information in both English and Korean about the British Cemetery on this island. And as you can see in these pictures, they really are British graves. And they do seem slightly out of place on a Korean island like this. Once again, the views are really beautiful, especially on a summer's day like this. While the British were here, they also made some tennis courts which they would play tennis games on to keep themselves amused and occupied during their time on this small island. I really love the houses on the island, and I particularly like the traditional kiwa tiles, which are the traditional tiles that Koreans used on a traditional old house, like this one you can see here in red. During my one-night stay, I stayed at this Yeogwan. A Yeogwan is a cheap hotel where you get a simple but very comfortable room. There are lots of different types of restaurants on the island. However, most of them specialize in raw fish. And I ate at this restaurant where I had something called maeontang. Maeontang is a kind of spicy fish stew. And here it is cooking. It's very, very delicious. I also drank some soju, which is traditional Korean liquor. And here's the lady that cooked the food for me. She was very friendly. The next day, I took a walk to Geomundo Lighthouse. Along the way, there were many beaches and many rocky paths that I had to go across. And in the heat, it was quite a difficult hike. It's worth noting that Geomundo Island is actually part of a large national park in Gyeongsang-namdo. And here I am sweating in that terrible heat. However, finally, I made it to the beautiful Geomundo Lighthouse. Sadly, as a typhoon was coming, after visiting this lighthouse, I had to make my way back to the port. And here's my boat that would take me home. It's quite a big boat. It takes foot passengers and also cars with their passengers as well. I bought my ticket to sail at 2:30 p.m. and here I am on my way out of the island. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please give me a like. Bye bye.